incredibly strong people, and they really have found so much respect for one another and also comfort in one another. Both Daniel Robinson and Gabby Petito's cases have garnered international attention, but Gabby's family was able to lay her to rest. Daniel's father still has no idea where his son is, and Gabby's father hopes to help change that.
Nearly 4 years and dozens of searches for geologist Daniel Robinson, who disappeared in the Arizona desert. His father, David, fighting for answers, finding solace in someone who's walked in his shoes.
Nobody understands, probably more than your family, what it's like to also have a missing child. What got you involved in Daniel's case?
I had heard some stories, people had sent stories about Daniel's case to me almost 4 years ago, and I saw this one come up. I'm like, I'm going to be there, David. I'm no matter what.
Joe Petito is Gabby Petito's dad. Gabby disappeared in 2021 on a cross-country vlogging road trip with her fiancé, found dead weeks later. Her fiancé took his own life after confessing to killing her. At the time Gabby went missing, Daniel Robinson had only been missing for a few months. He was last seen leaving a work site in June of 2021. His Jeep was found crashed weeks later. David Robinson has led countless searches and social media campaigns, but Daniel still hasn't been found.
I was in the storage unit just before I came here to let things go. I had to do it before. And there's always that thing of not knowing what to keep and what to let go.
Newfound hope after new leads, though. David says the location of Saturday morning's search is based off new leads from a witness who says they saw Daniel walk out of the ravine. And now the Buckeye Police Department is doing forensic testing on all of Daniel's belongings, something David has wanted for years.
So we did a custody change yesterday. They took all possession of everything, and they're going to do a full workup to see if we can come up with new leads in Daniel's case.
The Petito family has been to Arizona many times in the last 6 months as they expand their advocacy efforts for missing persons, hoping everyone gets the same spotlight Gabby did.
When it comes to Daniel's story, Emily Pike, Chelsea Grimm, there's a lot of stories out here, the MMIW, the MMIP. There's so much when it comes to missing people that we can do, and that's why we've been out here.
What does that mean to you from one father to another?
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. We didn't ask to be a part of the family, and this thing happened to both our families. So, of course, I know Mr. Petito, Joseph, he knows exactly what I'm feeling. At the time we have a missing loved one, but I can't say it means a lot to me.
They'd love to have volunteers at tomorrow's search for Daniel. It's at 6:45 a.m. at Sun Valley Parkway and West Rosewood Avenue in Buckeye. We have that information on our azfamily.com as well.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate link that bonds these families together. Briana, I think, can you re-highlight the importance of the forensics in this case? Because this stuff is being tested for the first time?
So there's been some testing done, and it was confusing at the time because Buckeye Police did their own investigation, but then David Robinson took it upon himself to also hire a private investigator and a team to test those things as well. So he's had them for a while, but we knew that there were kind of concerning, questionable messages and texts that were on Daniel's phone at one point. They're looking at his computer. They're retesting all sorts of different things that they just may not have looked more in depth at before. And of course, sometimes those can be the smoking gun of any sort of information. But he also knows it's boots on the ground for Daniel Robinson. Getting out there, if they get a tip, go search the desert. I think people think he went missing. He was last seen alive in one place at his work site, right? But the desert is so vast. He really could be anywhere over there.
I know, and finding his vehicle, his clothes, it's just we need to find him for this family.
Right.
Hopefully we'll get some answers.
Yeah.
Briana, thank you.